Woohoo! What is up, YouTube? Today we are here at my favorite spot. You all know well. We're fishing in my favorite type of element, snow. Snow! It is 20 degrees and we're about to wreak havoc on some crappie and maybe some bass. Stay tuned and let's see what happens. Let's go. Today we're here in my favorite spot, fishing in my favorite element, snow. Snow, 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 finally. So today we're gonna try to fish for crappie. It is December 2022 and we're out here in 20 degrees. Gonna catch some black crappie and we might try for bass. The water is up about a foot, actually about 2 feet, but I do not think that that is gonna deter us from doing what we came out to do. Nose is a little red because it is cold out here, guys, but I love it. This is absolute my favorite time. Anything else I could prefer is a little bit chillier in the teens and a high sun, blue skies, but snow all around me. Always snow, guys, always. Let's get this going. Stay tuned and let's have some fun. All right, guys, I have nothing rigged up. I'm gonna start out for black crappie. So we're gonna use a tiny swim bait. This is about 1.5 inches on a very light jig head, and I'm going to throw that on 4-pound test. You cannot toss light lures on very heavy line. I mean, it should be common sense, but apparently common sense is not so common. The way I see you guys littering out here and the way I see you guys still relying on live bait to catch fish, I don't get it. Mentally, you can challenge yourself. Physically, you can challenge yourself, and I promise you, you will reap the benefits and be happily rewarded. Too many people try to take the easy way out. Don't be one of those people. Today we're going to catch fish on this simple little lure. I have not made a cast. I don't know if fish are sitting there. Nothing. There's no guarantees. But if you set yourself up for success, you stay motivated, you stay hopeful, then there's a high chance you will be successful. So with that, we have our jig ready to go. It's supposed to replicate a minnow. As much as we wiggle it, make it look more lively, and we will gonna head down here and catch some fish. The water's up a little bit, so I'm gonna have to stand a little bit further than I normally do, but it should not be a problem. There's one little crappie. There we are. And this crappie will start us out for today. It is not a big one at all, but it's a good start. We got snagged on this one, so that's actually good. So I caught one crappie. Now I'm gonna rig up for bass. All right, weightless worm. You see these are yum dingers, and they got this little gap there, so we're gonna turn the worm opposite to that, because then when you put it over your hook about 1/2 inch and you bring it up to the eye and over the eye, then you swing it around and the hook will fall right, literally right in that gap. So when the fish bites it, it'll push down and bam, you got yourself a hookup. So we're gonna throw this out, weightless worm, and see if there's any bass wiggling around over here. If there are not, we're gonna move spots to the bridge and see if we can catch some more crappie, which I can assure you we will. Stay tuned. My only issue with casting over there today is someone's obviously gone and fished over there with a float and got snagged on the bottom. We got one, guys. Oh, we had a fish on, guys. We had a fish on, guys. We had a fish on, guys. Jeez, I think I had a bass on, guys. He swam right towards me. I gotta be quicker with it. Let's see. I think I got whatever was over there. Oh, and it is a bass. Check it, guys, check it. Yes. Yeah, boy. There we are, guys. Chicago River, the snow bass. That's how we do it. My favorite elements with one of my favorite species of fish. Multi-species enthusiasts, guys, do not limit me to one species. I love them all and I know how to catch them all. But this guy right here, in a very, very cold December day, oh, does it feel great. Weightless worm. I showed you guys what I tied on, where I cast, what I did. It's all on video. You guys just witnessed it. All you have to do is get out there and do it yourself. Beautiful, beautiful largemouth bass. It took a few times though, honestly. He kept running with the back of my worm. I almost thought I was snagged on line or something, because every time I would whale into it, my line would, it looked like it was coming right towards me each time, and I couldn't hook it. But eventually I waited a little bit longer, and I finally got that hook in that beautiful largemouth bass. Yes, sir. First snow bass. Well, actually, I can't even say that because we caught snow bass in January, in February, and we had a few days in March where we caught snow bass. But I can say, one of our last snow bass of 2022. Beautiful fish, Chicago River North Shore Channel, in the flurries and catching bass, guys. Awesome, awesome stuff. Gonna get the hook out and going for the release. Always grateful to catch fish, especially when you're in December, in the 20s, and you're still catching snow bass. Yes, let's go. 4-pound test, which is what you refer to as finesse. I've caught in big old carp in the 20s, 20-pounders on 4-pound tests. As long as you use your drag system on your reel, you're absolutely fine. You use your rod tip to turn the fish, have him go where you want to go. Doesn't matter how big that fish is, how light your line is, there's always a chance. Let's go in for the release. Beautiful snow bass. There we go. Ooh, this is a good one. It's got to be a good one. I set the hook hard on this guy. He's swimming straight towards me, just like all the other ones. Look at this. Straight towards me, just like all the other ones. Woo! Another largemouth bass here, Chicago River. December 2022. Bass don't bite in the winter, folks. Oh no. Come on now. Don't be silly. Common sense just isn't so common, guys. Fish eat all year. That's why you got to get in there and catch these pigs. Woo-hoo! Yeah, that is what it's about right there, folks. Another beautiful largemouth bass, Chicago River. It's going to be hard for me to switch back to crappie at this point. There we are, guys. Another beautiful Chicago River December 2022 snow bass. This guy, 2.5, easy 2.5 pounds. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I got my breath just everywhere. 20 degrees out here. 20 degrees, December 2022, and we are out here catching snow bass. The flurries have died down a little bit. We caught that small crappie to start it out, and ever since we've been just going for bass. If it's slow with the crappie, if I'm not getting crappie back-to-back casts, I may as well put the effort in for those big ass bass. Yes sir, let's go. We are weightless worm fishing out here, guys, with Yum Dingers. Look at this beautiful 2022 December largemouth bass. We're going in for the release. Get that hook out. Nice little pop. Great bass. Look at this bass, guys. Wow. Awesome fish. And we're going in for the release, as we do, and as should you. Release the beast. They do not become beasts if you don't release. Look at that bass, guys. Beautiful fish. Wow. As you notice, the bass here on the Chicago River, they do typically have smaller mouths than any of the bass you would catch. For example, if you went to an Axhead lake, you would not catch a bass like this. If you went to any of the inland lakes, any lake in Illinois, you would not catch bass like this. These are specific and partial to the Chicago River and to other rivers. Nature's highway, they use it to travel. You think, oh, they just adapted and their mouths are smaller because they feed on crayfish. But that is not the case. These, I feel, are a Mississippi Basin strain of a northern Mississippi River spotted bass. And they have migrated up north and just have completely established themselves in most of the rivers. You can catch these in the Des Plaines, you can catch these in the Chicago River, Salt Creek, any creek. I mean, it's Illinois, and this is nature's highway. Fish adapt. As should you. To be adept, you must adapt. Let's go. All right, we're gonna make one more cast here on this weightless worm. 1 crappie, 2 bass at this spot. If we don't get anything on this cast, I don't like that cast, we're gonna make one more. But like I was saying, if we do not get one on this cast, we're gonna move to a whole new spot. See if we can catch a fish there. Here we go, headed to our new spot. My breath, I don't know if you could see it in camera, but it's chilly out here, guys. It's slippery, it's chilly. We caught 2 bass, 1 crappie in that area. Now we're headed to another spot to see if we can amp our catches, take our catches up a notch. We probably are gonna switch to crappie, but when we get to the new spot, we're gonna try for bass first. Let's go. Nice and windy, nice and chilly, nice and cold, just the way I like it. So today we're catering to the bass as far as, yes, they will hit a minnow jig, but are they gonna swarm out and chase a little tiny minnow opposed to a nice big old fat juicy worm slowly falling in front of them? I think not. So with that, we did catch 2 on that big fat old juicy worm, but now we're gonna go fish next to the bridge, see if we can catch some crappie, or maybe even enhance our chances for some more largemouth bass. Let's see what we could do. All right, we don't want to run up to the spot so aggressively where we scare anything off. But like I said, the water is up. So we're gonna start by making a few casts for bass, and then we'll move in for, switch it up for crappie and panfish. There's one. Nice crappie. There we are, ladies and gentlemen, fishermen and fisherwomen of all ages. This is gonna send us out. Snow-covered banks, Chicago River, Chicago, Illinois. We are here catching crappie. We are here catching bass. December 2022. My breath is everywhere because it's so cold outside. The river stays oh so warm, and I'm extremely grateful, which is why I catch and release. So today we caught the 2 extremely beautiful largemouth bass, cold weather largemouth. We caught the 2 crappie. Very short outing, less than an hour. We were able to accomplish this. Gonna send him out. Thank you, buddy. Chicago River. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And always, for all my fair weather fans especially, the caution is there. You do have to be aware. Wash your hands after fishing the river. The river is still polluted, and you want to make sure that you do not eat fish from the Chicago River system. Parasitic, though extremely healthy looking, you do not want to risk it on the Chicago River. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you guys next Friday with another geofishing exclusive. Remember, every week of every month of every year, that's what geofishing sends to you. I want to thank you guys again. I want to wish you guys a happy holidays, and please subscribe, hit that notification bell, send this to a friend, because if they don't fish, I guarantee you they will want to start. It's extremely easy, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Peace.